Have you ever talked to them yet? Oh, no. I was ready to go about 24 years ago when I found out I was pregnant. And I had to continue the trip.
Then you had a child.
And then I had a child. Just finding out college, so now
And you didn't want to go to the celebration.
I'm too old.
How's she doing? I showed you this again. You think we can try to do that thing work with her? Does that thing work with the downstairs with the scanner?
No, I just got back. I come here first because Aileen said that she did the thing that she's swimming working.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I hope the scanner.
Okay.
The audio was working.
Yeah, I think that one said
Yeah. So you still want to do your meeting tomorrow? What time did we say? Okay, for Friday.
oh, okay.
And then you can go ahead right after, you could, so show, 9 o'clock
Okay, maybe wait a couple of minutes. All right, so this one is same thing you need to follow, right? So then no need to follow the symbols. Then you can make faster. So
bottom of page 6.
right, also this I said these 7 offerings or 8 offerings. So first one is to water. So this is water, drink water. So the argon. And then second one is for the wash the feet. So also this actually this is so right now it's just offering, you know, put here symbol of offering. But during Buddha time, this actual. So like for example, Buddhas and Buddha's retinues come to some place. So yeah, we know, you know, so this India is very hot. So first they come, whatever place, they come to the drink water. They ordering to water. And then, second, sometimes Buddha is not wearing the shoes, but also, so this all, whatever is somebody's house or palace, so this Buddha, he said, don't want to kind of mess, so you have to clean. So also this in the monastery, the temple, the kind of tradition is so then in the temple there is big cushions and the rocks, but the monks have to, individual monks have to like square fabric, have to bring, they put the top, the cushion on top, the rock. So that is kind of make clean in the monastery. And also Buddha time, so he don't want to mess, so always outside wash the feet. So this is second. So then these days India do too. So it's just like also here, right? So someone guest comes, we give the flower. So India is so these days they do so before just they make the flower garlands, you know, this flower. So this second one is flower. So okay, first one is argam, which means drink water. Bathing is wash the feet, and then pube is flower. So so flower, and then what is fourth one? Right? Fourth one.
Drupon.
So dube is so the incense. So also same thing. So we are whatever something cleansing in the shrine room, whatever we light the incense. And also the ancient time, not really ancient time, but even the Tibet. So the smoke is very clean, you know, so they can purifying the other germs or sickness. So actually this is tradition is like Indian, Tibetan, Native Indian, and also this kind of religious, but also just ordinarily. So, for example, we are in Tibet, so some guest comes, you know. So we have Tibetan, these big blankets. So really here we can able to wash everything. But we don't, Tibetan, so blanket very heavy, sometimes like sheep skin, you know, with the hair and the leather together. So those are sort of put in the sign outside, and then come back, we can like this juniper and cedar, this then just like make smoke, so sort of cleansing. So we do it inside and outside and cloth too. So that's kind of similar. So this incense, next incense. So the fourth and the fifth one is aloge. So aloge is light or butter lamp. So of course we have light offerings. And also we have in the Tibetan, India, they also do Christians too. We put a lot of like light. So light is just also this offering, also this kind of represent of like really wake up, we're able to see. So this ignorance means like cannot see anything. So ignorant means some negative people, you know, so those all negative people means person or sentient beings. So that kind of that's real means we light up, they're able to see. So light is really powerful and also the really accumulation merit. So also they become whatever we can, wealth, energy. So this really amazing. So actually the story is the Indian people. So we go to winter time in the Bodh Gaya. So we put the butter lamps. And as you saw, right, hundreds, thousands we put all around and put the butter lamp. So who's the Indian people really upset, you know? So why? We have not enough, you know, this. So we're not really using much butter lamp, but like this kind of sort of pure like oil, you know, vegetable oil. We're using the vegetable oil. So Indian first they said just sort of upset, you know. So we not enough, you know, use the oil, cooking oil, but they just waste like there's hundreds, you know, gallons those. So, but later on, I said, that's really strange, you know, so really interesting. Not really strange, interesting. So the Tibetan people is just, they come, they're nothing, there's no money at all. Then they come to the Bodh Gaya, they light the butter lamp, or this. So then they change very quickly. So there's something meaning there. So sort of, you know, this kind of, like, this not really exactly purpose, but even though like small things, these two, you know, so this merit. So this light is offering is important. So this also this is for the light, and then this is I think perfume, right? Perfume, Gindi perfume. So this is kind of yes. So we these days do, and also this Buddha. During Buddha time, this kind of scented water is like what is like what called this zenden, we call the Tibetan so zenden. India is what is? I think how said in English is zenden. Oh, no, cedar wood, not cedar wood. Sandalwood. I think sandalwood. Yes, sandalwood, right? So sandalwood really smell from sandalwood, red sandalwood and white sandalwood. Also they make like the water, you know, from the
like cooling.
Yeah, cooling, refresh, and also like put through, and also the rose, you know, rose water so forth. So this is make nice, clean. And then I think 7th one is food. Right, nivede. So also this, also like for example, Buddha gets calm for the flower offering or everything light and really nice, clean, nice smell. Then they give the food. They eat the food, enjoy the food. So the food offering. And then after that, this kind of music. So also same thing, this the music, and also same thing during that time, Buddha time. So also we hear, right? So sometimes we finish the teachings, like so, or we call Japanese song. So sort of like kind of people, they offering to the music, you know, so all kind of offering. So they can offering anything, you know, so this, the music. So that is, during Buddha time, they do actual things. But since then, we have many different all kind of offerings. But this is kind of like main offerings. And also we put like here, so this, sometimes the 2 waters, and then incense, flower, and the butt lamp or candle, and then the saffron water. There's another water. And then there's something food, so we have special tormas, I think I saw somewhere there. No, I didn't get a chance. So sort of this one, so, and the music. Or so this is really loud. So, or, just you can, the 7 waters, that's okay, too. 7 bowls, you know, water. Okay, so that's first we do argam, bading, bube, dube, aloge, gende, nivede, shabda. So then between like do this we call the like lotus mudra. So that is just kind of whatever. Sometimes between there is mantras. So just how long?
Lotus mudra.
Okay. So now, so the lotus mudra is kind of back forth. So it's kind of follow like move this way together like this, sort of like this. You know. Okay, so page 6, second line. I think we got this, just go to English, that's okay. This is now is the real visualization. And so this first one is we call protections. So this also this, okay, so we call this, a lot of said this, the Vajra. So Vajra is actually means, so the Vajra means what is indestructible? What's that? Indestructible, yeah, sorry. Indestructible. So indestructible means, yes, so Vajra is called actual Vajra, this means that, but the reality is, indestructible means your nature of the mind. So your nature of the mind, that no one cannot destroy. No one cannot, you know, put there is, even though like negatives. I said yesterday, so we have these affect emotions. Affect emotions is just temporary. Even though someone really have like negatives, affect emotions, but they cannot do anything from affect emotions to the Buddha nature. So this real, this Vajra means your Buddha nature. So then this, if you realize the Buddha nature, so that you cannot harm any circumstance like outside. So like here I said, like, so that we have some fence or the protections, canopies, whatever, so then just be safe. So that's idea, but reality that means if you realize the Buddha nature, then no one they can harm. So that's okay.
Okay, so we're on page 6, the second line from the bottom. Inside the Vajra enclosure of the protection sphere, a yellow grum syllable pours forth light rays, which stream to the 10 directions and pervade the Buddha fields of all those gone to bliss without exception. The light gathers the energetic potency of all the celestial mansions and returns, forming a blue wheel with 1,000 spokes, which appears above the Brahm, while below appears a 100-petaled multicolored lotus. A square palace made from a variety of precious stones arises in between the wheel and lotus. It has 4 doors and walls consisting of 5 layers of valuable jewels. Trimming its cornices are gem-encrusted engravings and interlaced festoons of jeweled garlands. Crowning the rim, embellished with an ornamental parapet and tiered nablas, are hosted on an assortment of parasols, victory banners, and flags. The ceiling is a stacked network of Vajra beams and rafters, creating a dome-like structure. The dome is enhanced by a spire of flowing. The 4 entrances are framed by 4 pillars, holding up 4-layered terraced entablatures. They are crowned by lotus and dharma wheel crest, topped with parasols. Adjoining the walls are majestic red platforms lined with gods and goddesses who present offerings in ongoing expressions of song and dance. The palace itself is like a rainbow. Its exterior and interior are without veil or obscuration, and it is the nature of light. In the center of the celestial mansion, a multicolored 12-petaled lotus with another 4-petaled lotus inside it, consisting of the 5 types of precious gems, rests on top of a square green platform. In the center is the pollen bed with a border around its circumference. Everything is bright and vivid, yet immaterial. In the center and on each of the 4 and 12 petals of the nested lotuses are 10-petaled multicolored lotuses. In the center of each are ah syllables which transform into moon cushions. Around the perimeter of the platform, at each corner, and just outside the 4 entrances of the palace, clearly appear 4-petaled lotuses with cushions. Visualize in such a way, thus generate visualization of the deity. On a seat in the center of the palace is a white Shri syllable with Vishwagara and Shay. From it, light rays stream out and make offerings to the exalted ones, gather their blessings, then return. They then stream out, purifying the mind streams of all sentient ones in the 3 realms, placing them all in the state of noble Avalokiteshvara. The light rays return and dissolve into the Shri, which then transforms into a white lotus with 6 petals. From that, light rays pour forth. They fulfill the 2 objectives and return. All at once, they completely transform into the great compassionate one, noble Avalokiteshvara. His enlightened form is white and like the sun striking a moonstone mountain. He shimmers brilliantly and is bursting with light. With 1 face and 4 arms, he possesses a warm smile and peaceful gaze. His nose is handsome and defined. His first two hands are folded in prayer at his heart. The lower right hand holds a white crystal mala and 108 beads, and the left holds a level with his ear, a white blossom with 8 petals. His sapphire black hair is bound in a top knot at the crown, and he is seated in the Vajra position. His diadem is an array of priceless gems, and he is beautifully decorated with ornaments such as earrings, short, medium, and long necklaces, armlets, bracelets, anklets, and sash. His silken garments, a blouse, sarong, and scarves flutter, and he is beautifully by the 32 major and 80 minor marks. From Shri on the petal in front of him appears the goddess of the 6 syllables, whose color, hand implements, and ornamentation are all identical to those of the main deity. On the petal to the right is the jewel-bearing prince, who is white in color with 1 face and 2 arms. He holds a precious gem in his right hand and a pearl mala in his left. On the petal to the left is the awareness mantra holding princess. She is white in color with 1 face and 2 hands. She holds a white crystal mala in her right hand and a lotus in her left. All 3 are bedecked with silks and precious jewels and show respect for the main deity while sitting in the half-lotus sattva posture. On the petal and back is Amitabha, red in color and seated in the lotus posture with his hands resting in the gesture of meditative absorption. He is ornamented with the major and minor marks and displays the attributes of the Namanikaya form. On the 12 petals of the outer lotus, starting from the front and circling to the right, are first Varanchana, and second his feminine counterpart, Buddha Lakkhana, who are both white in color and are holding a wheel in their right hand. Third is Ascobia, and fourth is his feminine counterpart, Mamaki. They are blue and hold vajras in their right hand. Fifth is Ratnasambhava, and sixth is his feminine counterpart, Samantabhadri. They are both yellow and hold jewels in their right hand. Seventh is Amitabha, and eighth is his feminine counterpart, Pandaravasini. Both are red and hold a lotus in their right hand. Ninth is Amagogasiti, and 10th is his feminine counterpart, Tara. They are both green and each hold a cross vajra in their right hand. 11th is the great compassionate one, and 12th is his feminine counterpart, Prajna Paramita. They are both white and each hold a lotus in their right hand. The males are all resting their left hand on their cushions, while the left hand of all the females are in the gesture of supreme generosity. They all hold their hand implements at the heart level and are bedecked with silks and all varieties of precious gems, with their legs folded in the half-lotus sattva posture. Gathered in the outer chamber of the celestial palace are the 1,002 Buddhas of the 3 times, seated in the bodhisattva position. At the east-facing entrance is Indra, the Buddha of the God realms, who is white with 2 hands, holding a stringed lute instrument. With him, Vamasitra, the Buddha of the demigods, who is blue and holding armor. At the southern entrance is the Buddha of the humans, Shakyamuni, who is golden and holding a walking staff. At the west-facing entrance is Sakya Singha, the Buddha of the animal realm, who is black and holding a volume of scripture. Together with him is Valasmukha, the Buddha of hungry ghosts, who is red and holding a jewel-encrusted treasure box. At the northern entrance is Dharmaraja, the Buddha of the Hell Realms, who is charcoal. All six appear standing in the Nirmanakaya form, ornamented with the major and minor marks, wearing the patch monk robe, upper shawl, and lower garment of patches. I, in the form of Hayagriva, completely transform in a single instant into Shanreze, clearly appearing identical to the main deity generated in front. At my heart level and that of the main deity generated in front is a white lotus with a mandala of moon in its center. In the mirror is a white Shri syllable emanating light rays similar to the glow of the autumn moon, which extend to the deity's natural abode. This summons the great compassionate one together with his accompanying deities, whose semblance mirrors that of those who are visualized. They come at once to abide before me in the sky in front. Shri, without wavering from the unborn sphere of the Dharmakaya, from that natural, spontaneously arisen supreme abode, for the benefit of wandering beings, through the power of great compassion, please manifest in enlightened form as the Rupakaya and come here to this place. Having thus made the invitation, think that the great compassionate one together with his retinue arrived, manifested from the Dharmakaya in the form of Rupakaya. Shri, great compassionate one, together with all your deities, please hold me close with your compassion so that I may bring benefit to all sentient ones without exception. By the power of your compassion, please be seated and grace us with your blessings. Shri, even though the Dharmakaya is without dualistic grasping, engaging beings' purpose, you display the Sambhogaya, and through compassion you manifest everywhere for their benefit as Nirmanakaya emanations. I praise and prostrate to you, primordial wisdom deity of the three Kayas. Om Mani Padme Hum. Shri, though you do not suffer from afflicted mind states such as hunger or thirst, nonetheless, great compassionate one, together with your retinue, please partake and delight in these assembled offerings and enable us to amass the accumulations of merit and wisdom. Om Mani Padme Hum, Sara Puja Mega Hum. Shri, please accept these outer offerings, water for drinking and bathing, flowers, incense, light, pleasant fragrances, food, drink, and lovely sounds.
Argam Padim Pushpe Dupe Aloke Gande Nuite Japta Puja Mega. Shri, auspicious goddesses, along with symbols of form, sound, smell, taste, and sensation, fill the sky. I offer these to delight the mandala of assembled deities. Please accept them joyfully and grace us with your blessings. Om Benzala Se, Om Benzala Hyata, Benzala Duve, Benzala Nivete, Benzala Benzali, Benzala Dharma Sarva, Benzala Samaya Mendala. Shri, though the kaya of primordial awareness is without duality, the wisdom being and the samaya being appear as two. Though you remain steadfast in the non-dual state, please bring to perfection your enlightened activity for the benefit of wandering beings. Om Mani Padme Hum Samaya Tisaya. Shri, though the 5 kayas and 5 wisdoms are indwelling, the 5 Buddha families are summoned from Akanishta. The Lord of the family grants blessings and bestows empowerment. Please confer the attainments of the 5 families and 5 wisdoms. Om, Hom, So, Ha, Abhishekasa, Om. Shri, so that I may become indivisible from the enlightened body, speech, and mind of all the Buddhas of the 3 times. Please grant the blessings of your enlightened body, speech, and mind, and seal this with the blessing empowerment. At the foreheads of the main deity and his retinue before me are white Om syllables, red Ah syllables at their throats, and blue Hong syllables at their hearts. From this, their body, speech, and mind become the nature of the 3 Vajras. Shri, great compassionate one, foremost of all wisdom deities, goddess of the 6 syllables, wisdom space mother, the supreme sun, the one bearing jewels, master of skillful means, heiress of awareness mantra, the royal daughter of wisdom, deities lacking true existence who are primordially not separate from me, 4 deities of pristine awareness, I prostrate to you enlightened forms. The great compassionate one who watches over wandering beings, Varanchana, the ongoing state of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Ratnasambhava, the ongoing state of the wisdom of equanimity. Amitabha, the ongoing state of discriminating wisdom. Amagoga Siddhi, all-accomplishing wisdom. I praise and prostrate to the 5 kayas and 5 wisdoms. Transcendent perfection of wisdom, the ongoing state that is the basic space of phenomena. Buddha Lakkhana, transcendent perfection of meditative concentration. Mamaki, transcendent perfection of ethical discipline. Samantabhadri, transcendent perfection of diligence. Pandara Vasini, transcendent perfection of generosity. Samayatara, transcendent perfection of patience. I offer praise to the female consorts of the 6 transcendent perfections.
having generated the mind of awakening for the sake of wandering beings, the 1,002 Buddhas dwelling in the 3 times tamed those very beings through the contact of bodhisattvas. I praise and homage to the 1,000 courageous ones of this fortunate age. The great able one of the gods, Indra, pacifies all the gods. The great able one of the demigods, splendid attire, pacifies the demigods. The great able one of the humans pacifies all humans. The great able one, Sakya, lion, pacifies all animals. The great able one, treasury of the sky, pacifies the hungry ghosts. The great able one, king of doctrine, pacifies the hell beings. Having taken birth in each of the 6 realms, they proclaim the sound of Dharma. They cause each of the sufferings to be cleared away, and they cut off the door to rebirth. I praise and pay homage to the 6 great able ones. Shri, great compassionate one, male and female, together with your children, 5 classes of bliss gone ones, female consorts of the transcendent perfections, bodhisattvas of the 10 directions who cleanse by way of samadhi, Nirmanakaya emanations of the 6 able ones, taming the 6 classes of wandering beings through skillful means. For the purpose of liberating beings, I invoke the enlightened form of the great compassionate one. Please grant me the cities that are the signs of accomplishment. Please grant both cities common and supreme. Think that you have received the city of the spontaneously present changeless form of a wisdom deity, and the city of unobstructed changeless speech, the essence of breath. Together with changeless awareness, the self-luminous, unelaborated city of the true nature. Light rays stream out of the 6-syllable mantra, circling the Shri syllable at my heart. They strike the 6-syllable mantra, rotating Shri syllables on moon discs at the heart centers of all the deities generated in front, invoking the practice lineage of meditative commitment. Light rays emanate out to the 10 directions from the mantra garlands and seed syllables at my own heart center and the heart centers of all the deities gathered in the space in front. The light rays bring enjoyment to the body, speech, and mind of all the bliss-gone ones throughout the 10 directions by making offerings. They gather all their blessings, leaving none behind. And as the light rays then strike all sentient ones of the 3 realms, their obscurations of body, speech, and mind are purified, placing them in the state of the great compassionate one. The outer world, the 3 billion-fold universe, and all the beings therein become the great compassionate one and his retinue of deities. All of them and I, together with the main deity and retinue of deities generated in front, recite the 6-syllable mantra continuously like thousands of rumbling dragons.
Beme Hum, Mani 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 Mani Beme Hum, Mani Beme Hum, Mani Beme Hum. So now page 27. So this second line, please forgive.
Please forgive my excessive lack. Please forgive any excess or lack, things that we were unable to obtain or find. Any taint of carelessness and obscurations of dualistic fixation, along with any faults that may have occurred from laziness or greed. Om, you have worked so hard ardently for my own and others' wandering beings' welfare. Now you may depart to your own abode. At whatever time when we might call on you again, at that moment with love for us, please come. Om. All the wisdom beings generated in front part from the Samaya beings and return to their own abodes. The circle of Samaya beings dissolve into me. I dissolve into the Shri in my heart center, that then becomes smaller and smaller, until it becomes a tiny sphere of light. That sphere then dissolves like a rainbow into the expanse of the pure, true nature, becoming non-referential. The primordial true nature is free from arising, ceasing, or dwelling.
Okay. So page, next page, so page 29. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme.
Om Mani Padme Hum. May I read English?
May there be auspicious good fortune of noble Chenrezig, the body, speech, and mind of all the Buddhas of the 3 times, watching over all wanderers of the 6 realms with eyes of compassion, and protecting them with his mind of responsiveness and love. Om Mani Padme Hum. May there be auspicious good fortune of the great compassionate one, together with his retinue, goddess of the 6 syllables, wisdom mother of the expanse, jewel bearer, primordial awareness arisen from the expanse, and the holder of awareness mantra, the state of equality within the expanse of phenomena. Om Mani Padme Hum. May there be the auspicious good fortune of the gathered deities, the 6 classes of bliss gone ones, the 6 kayas and 6 wisdoms, the 6 transcendent perfections who have gone beyond cyclic existence, and the 6 able ones who purify suffering and accomplishing benefit through Nirmanakaya emanations. Om Mani Padme Hum. May there be the auspicious good fortune of the 1,000 Buddhas of the 3 times, the Buddhas of the past who dwell within the Dharmadhatu, the present Buddhas who act for the benefit of sentient ones, and the future Buddhas whose intent is directed toward the welfare of wandering beings. Om Mani Padme Hum. May there be the auspicious good fortune of the essence, the six-syllable mantra. The six syllables are enlightened forms, which are emanations of compassion. They cut off the precipice of samara and purify the obscurations of wandering beings in the six realms. They pull toward the path of awakening and established state of the three kayas. Om Mani Padme Hum. They make auspicious good fortune of the supreme refuge and protector of wandering beings. Mighty Shenrezig, who watches over all beings throughout the six realms. Great compassionate one, whose compassion flows continuously without interruption. Master of the universe, protecting the entirety of living beings. Om Mani Padme Hum. May there be the auspicious good fortune of lineage holders' blessings. May we live to be 100, and may we come to know hundreds of good things. May enjoyments increase, and may we accomplish our objectives. May we bring our practice to perfection without obstacle.
Okay, so we complete. So now, so now that you do short dedications.
Do short dedicate, long dedicate, short dedicate?
Either way, yeah, maybe long dedication is fine.
Okay. Then dedication prayers begin on page 23 in English. Dorje Chang, Talopa, Naropa, Marpa, Milarepa, Dharma Lord Gampopa, Pagma Drupa, and Lord Drikompa. Please bestow upon us the most auspicious blessings of all the Kaju Lamas. By this virtue may I achieve omniscience, by defeating all enemies' confusion. May all who travel on the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death cross the ocean of samsara. Bodhicitta, the excellent and precious mind, where it is unborn, may it arise. Where it is born, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. I pray that the Lama may have good health. I pray that the Lama may have long life. I pray that your Dharma activities spread far and wide. I pray that I may not be separated from you. As Manjushri, the warrior, realized the ultimate state, and as did Samantabhadra, I will follow in their path and fully dedicate all the merit for all sentient beings. By the blessing of the Buddha who attained the three kayas, by the blessing of the truth of the unchanging Dharma as such, by the blessing of the indivisible Sangha order, may the merit I share bear fruit. By the virtues collected in the three times, by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the innate word of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, precious enlightenment. May the teachings of the great Drikompa Ratna Shri, who is omniscient, Lord of the Dharma, master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of samsara. Next page. Glorious, holy, venerable, precious, kind root, and lineage lamas, divine assembly of yidams and assemblies of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, yogins, yoginis, and dakinis dwelling in the 10 directions, please hear my prayers. By the power of this vast root of virtue, may I benefit all beings with my body, speech, and mind. May the afflictions of desire, hatred, ignorance, and arrogance not arise in my mind. May thoughts of fame, reputation, wealth, honor, and concern for this life not arise for even a moment. May my mind stream be moistened by loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta, and through that may I become a spiritual master with good qualities equal to the infinity of space. May I gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra in this very life. May the torment of suffering not arise even at the time of my death. May I not die with negative thoughts. May I not die confused by wrong view. May I not experience an untimely death. May I die joyfully and happily in the great luminosity of the mind as such and the pervading clarity of Dharmata. May I in any case gain a supreme attainment of Mahamudra at the time of death or in the bardo. Page 28. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of every benefit and bliss without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, you are one with Avalokiteshvara. May you remain steadfast until samsara's end. Embodiment of the three precious jewels, Padmapani, who holds the teachings of the victorious one. Seeing the all-goodness meaning with the wisdom eye, may you who are spontaneously established activities live long for hundreds of kalpas. Noble Manjushri, the Lord of Speech, who manifests to hold the teachings of the Triple Gem, who raises the lamp of the sage's teachings, may you who are the light of the Dharma live long for hundreds of kalpas. The one known in the Holy Land as Aryadeva, emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Jotingpa, the heart son of Jigdingompa. May the life of the glorious Garchin remain steadfast for 100 eons. In this age of strife, when the victor's teaching faces hardship, through his powerful Vajralike conduct, he takes on himself the heavy responsibility of the unbiased teachings. May Garchin, the son of the teachings, live long. Thank you.
Thank you.
Drupon La, on behalf of Dharmasuriya Center, thank you very much for coming to us and spending this time with us and leading us in these empowerment and these teachings. We hope that you come back again soon, and we will institute at least a yearly program where you will come and lead us in practice. And maybe we can continue doing this practice that we learned this weekend, and maybe there'll be another practice. Maybe we can learn other empowerments and other practices from you. So thank you very much. And just a personal note that Drupon is my guru for a long, long time, and I'm so happy that he is here and that I can share the joy that I have for Drupon with all of you and all the people that have been here this weekend. It's a great blessing for me, it's a great blessing for the Sangha and for the temple to have Drupon here. Thank you very much.